Yes, a question from Lee Norton and Associates. NAB is committed to reviewing its gas and oil policy by September next year. Is ANZ following suit? And if so, when will this review be complete and policy updated? Does the scope of the review include direct project finance and extend to corporate finance?
Thank you, Lee. And look, I think it might be helpful at this stage just to frame exactly how we're approaching this issue and give up front a real understanding of how ANZ thinks about this. From our point of view, this is not about engaging in a debate on the political situation. Our job as bankers, and indeed our responsibility to you as shareholders, is to make sure that we're allocating capital wisely and sensibly. That means looking at the opportunities that exist in the market and balancing those with the risks associated with those opportunities. There is no doubt that if you look globally, and here in Australia and New Zealand, there is a major transition underway by business and by individuals to a low carbon future. Over the next couple of decades, that represents a huge opportunity as borrowers seek to get the funds to make that investment. And we think it's important that ANZ is well positioned and at the forefront of lending and supporting that transition to a low carbon future. There's also a risk assessment here. You as the owners of the bank would not want us to put the bank in a position where we are overrepresented with customers who are not planning to make that transition and therefore might be overexposed to measures such as a carbon tax or indeed to a consumer response because they've chosen not to make that transition. So for us, it's a balance of risk and opportunity. We are committed to supporting the transition to a low carbon economy. In terms of your question, policy is not something that is static. It's an ongoing transition. We're reviewing it on an ongoing basis. You saw us update in October, and we'll continue to evolve it as the situation evolves externally. But fundamentally, we see the move to renewables and the investment in sustainability as a major opportunity for the bank, and we're positioning ourselves to be at the forefront of that.